like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, all of our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit the share and the subscribe as well. Let me know that y'all into the building, you know what I'm saying? As well as if you'd like to show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, please hit our Cash App right there in the chat box on the link. Cash App, $ BJ Matthews, again, for all the great support that y'all give us, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. And if you guys have a comment you guys want to drop into the comment section throughout the duration of the show, please hit that super sticker comment, which is right below the video where it says on that same line, like, share, and subscribe. That first line where it says thanks with that $ symbol, hit that button and you'll be able to donate, you know what I'm saying, to get your comment out there. So, like I said, man, let me know in the comment section that y'all in here. We have over 10 people, so we should have over 10 likes, you know what I'm saying? Show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, the best Clipper about podcast out there, you know what I'm saying? Definitely respect everybody else that does their content, but we are, in my opinion, the most, I want to say, have our own unique style. So we definitely appreciate all the support. Y'all see the little virtual background in the back? That's me, you know what I'm saying, with the ball and everything like that, man. So again, let me know that y'all hear all my Clipper faithful people in the comment section. Let me hear y'all. Get those likes up, man. Get those likes up. We got a very good show for y'all today, man. We got a lot to speak about, a lot to talk about, man. You know, the first day was NBA Media Day. And, of course, we are the LA Clippers, you know what I'm saying, LA Clipper Talk. A lot to expound on, you know what I'm saying? That's your boy right there with the Clipper gear, you know what I'm saying? Now officially with the Clippers. Like I've been saying for the last few weeks, I am now officially an employee for the Los Angeles Clippers for the 2023-2024 NBA season. Definitely appreciate all y'all supporting. We're going to have a great year this year, a great time. We're going to have a lot of great content out, a lot of great prizes, a lot of good interviews. It's going to be a rocking year this year for the, you know, Clipper family, not just the Clipper family, but the NBA family as well. We do all of the teams throughout the NBA. We cover everybody, but we are primarily an LA Clipper channel. So if you are an LA Clipper supporter, LA Clipper fan, this is the place for you to be at tonight and for the rest of the NBA season. So, like I said, I'm going to wait for the comments to come in here, man, before I shout people out. Let me know that y'all in here. Smash that like button. Get the notifications out to all the people, you know what I'm saying? Algorithms, things of that nature. But let's get it popping, man. Like I said, this is the first day of the NBA season being officially back with NBA Media Day. So we got to get into it, bro. So for people who don't know what NBA Media Day is, it's just a day where all the players of all the teams in the NBA get a chance to, you know, finally come to their actual, you know, team. They report to their teams, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, training camp, things of that nature. But before they do training camp, the day before it starts, they have what they call NBA Media Day, where they answer questions with the media. They talk to people, you know what I'm saying, as far as how their summer's been going, all the players, the coaches, personnel, GMs, owners, things of that nature. They talk in detail about, you know, what's been going on this past summer and what they have planned for the rest of this duration of this NBA season. It's kind of like a report. You report to, you know what I'm saying, you report to basically, you know what I'm saying, your fan base and the people. All right. So that's what all NBA Media Day circulates around. So I love it. I love Media Day because, like, it's the fresh breath of fresh air. You finally get a chance to, you know, see the players in uniform again. You get a chance to hear what they've been doing, what they've been working on, and how they're going to be able to be a success for the duration of the NBA season. You know, it just gives me just like a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? So I just love it. You know what I'm saying? Up and down. Pedro Rosado said, hello, Kawhi look focused. The NBA better watch out. We're going to talk about Kawhi, man, because I definitely saw it. And I just, in my opinion, I thought Kawhi looked a certain way where I'm like, oh yeah, it's on and popping this year, man. This is definitely going to be a good sign for, you know, the Clippers and Clipper fan base. But appreciate that comment, brother. As y'all come in here, man, smash that like button. If you guys want to send your love to the Cash App for this great content we're about to drop tonight, please hit that Cash App in the chat right there. $ BJ Matthews. I will leave that up for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, send your love. But let's get to it, man. What we're going to do first, we're going to go through everybody that really spoke, from the coach to the players, you know what I'm saying, the stars and things of that nature. We're going to, you know, go briefly between how everybody spoke. Like I know I told y'all, Physically, I was not at media day today. As far as being inside, like, I didn't have the access to go this time. I'll be there next season, but I do have access as far as all the home games to be inside the media room and things of that nature. So throughout the duration of the season, you will see me like being in more around the circles of the Clippers when the season starts. But I didn't get a chance to be at media day today, so all the stuff I was watching on YouTube and stuff online. So we got a chance to kind of depictate everything. What's going on. How you doing, Mrs. Davis? Hey, BJ and chat. I'm ready for the games to start. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready for the games to start. Welcome to the page. Welcome to the show again, Mrs. Davis. All the Clipper fans should be reporting back to the Pull Up Basketball podcast. After every single game, I'll be doing a LA Clipper breakdown after every single game. So it will not just be more than one day. It'll be more than one day out the week. So I know y'all like that a lot. So yeah, let's get to it. So let's start with the first person, man. Now, let's go with this man right here. Y'all know we have a hate-love relationship. We had a lot of, up and downs last year. A lot of, hostile, lives and a lot of different, things that were said, not just from me, but other people coming into the chat, into the live streams. They had a lot to say about this man right here on the screen, good and bad, mainly bad. And I just think a lot of that to do with just how the season was going based off our injuries and the lineups and how we started off to a slow start. This man got the bulk, a lot of the blame as far as, the Clipper fan base. And I believe rightfully so. Ty Lue, for as much credit we give him the years previous, he got as much equal blame last year because of all the bad decisions, in my opinion, that he made. Overplaying Reggie Jackson, overplaying Marcus Morris, underplaying Terrence Mann, underplaying Robert Covington. Bad rotations, not putting enough emphasis on defense, more into the offense, not having a sense of urgency to start off games strong. I just felt Ty Lue was not the guy that we brought in to help them, get to an NBA championship. So we're going to talk a little bit about what he said. So Ty Lue in his comments said right there, first thing he talked about, he said, you can see, it says about playing time. He spoke a lot about players playing, how, they have a lot of talent and depth. So he understands he's going to have to be real creative about how he spreads these minutes around. But he also added that everybody's not going to be able a chance to play equal minutes. But one person he did address right here on the top, he said there's a few players that deserve to play more. And he said one of the players was Rocco. He said right here, Rocco deserved to play a little bit more. He said, that's my fault that I didn't give him a stronger opportunity. And that was my whole thing with Robert Covington last year. It wasn't the fact that he wasn't getting starter minutes off the bat. It was the fact that he wasn't even getting any time to prove that he deserved a starting position. When you see the box score of him playing 9 minutes and you see Robert Covington playing 9 minutes, you see Marcus Morris playing 29 minutes, something's wrong with that picture. You're not giving everybody equal opportunity to display their skill set, and that makes your certain players get lost in the rotation, right? So I think with him saying, like, he takes responsibility, I think that's a big thing. We'll see how he reacts to that the rest of the season. But, we know Robert Covington, he's deserved way more time. He talked about the lineups. He said Russ, PG, Kawhi, T-Man, and Zubac in the lineup, basically starting Russell Westbrook and T-Man together. Now, this is a lineup I actually would love to have, because what you have is a good balance of transition, offense, defense, and two-way play with PG and Kawhi, and you have a big man with Zubac. So I really would like this lineup right here, because you do have some shooters, and you do have scoring, and you have defense, and you have a big man. So he said that's a possible lineup right there. KJ Martin's role, he said that he can play the 3, 4, or the 5. So that's a big integral piece. Y'all know KJ Martin was one player that we acquired this summer. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the main players we acquired, was KJ Martin from the Houston Rockets. So the fact that he said he can play the 3, 4, and the 5, it shows that he can get some minutes in there as well in the rotation. We have so many interchangeable guys, so many 3D guys, that it's able to give them more opportunity to play more minutes because they can play more positions. I don't think KJ Martin's going to play the 5. I just think Ty Lue was talking. But I do think he can play the 3 and maybe the 4 with this team. So he talked about the roles of certain players. As y'all come in here, smash that like button. Let me know that y'all in the chat. We're talking about the NBA Media Day. The last quote, he says, "I love our team. The way it's constructed now, not really focused on trades and outside noise." Now, that right there, pay attention to what he said right here. I love our team, the way it's constructed now, not really focused on trades and outside noise. So we're going to jump straight into something I really kind of want to depictate, and this whole James Harden situation. Now, according to reports coming out of Philadelphia, James Harden did not report to NBA training camp this morning for the Philadelphia 76ers. So as far as the NBA guidelines and rules, if he's not reporting to camp or reporting to the team within 30 days, that's when the fines start coming. That's when, you know what I'm saying, the legal fines, but the NBA start coming. That's when things get a little bit dicey. So James Harden right there is standing on his square. He does not want to be with any parts with Philadelphia. Daryl Morey, GM of the Sixers, came out and said that James Harden is serious. He's not, taking no back seat. He's not, backing off what his demands were, was to be traded to the Clippers. He does not want to be with the Sixers anymore based off of what the promises Daryl Morey promised before the offseason started. So that situation now, with T. Lue saying what he says, is that the Clippers are good with where they're at, and which I already echoed throughout the entire year. I don't feel like we need James Harden because he doesn't bring nothing that we already don't have. We have a point guard in Russell Westbrook who's going to push the pace and transition, playmaker. We got scores in PG and Kawhi. We got, guys who are durable, Russ, T-Man, Bones, guys who are already durable at that point guard position. So all James Harden will be doing will be taken away from the growth of Terrence Mann, in my opinion, also killing the chemistry we already have. When you keep bringing in new pieces in before training camp, it makes it hard for people to get like a real rhythm. I think this group right here has been together for, part of last year. They're going to this year with a training camp. I have a full season. I think that we're good where we're at, that we don't really need James Harden. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let me look at this comment right here. She said, right, yeah. I don't think we need James Harden. I don't think that he brings nothing that we don't already have. All right, so T. Lue touched on some good points. We'll see how, he starts off. I'm giving him about 20, 25 games to kind of know a good feel of what he will be this season, about 20, 25 games, all right? As y'all come here again, smash the like button. We have over 25 people. Let's get them likes up, people. We should have over 25 likes. It's your boy, LA Clipper Media Day. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to a couple of the role players right here. Let's go to Norman Powell and Mason Plumlee. Shout out to Norman Powell. You know what I'm saying? Childhood, you know what I'm saying? Homeboy, San Diego, California, 619, stand up. You know what I'm saying? He spoke about, they both spoke about Russell Westbrook. And we're going to go to Russell Westbrook next. Norman said that Russ has done a great job of bringing guys together and showing leadership, and Plumlee echoed those same sentiments. Russ organized a Las Vegas trip for the team to hoop and get dinner together prior to training camp, right? Let's go to two more players that said the same, echoed the same sentiments, Zaviska Zubac and Terrence Mann. They both talked about, Russell Westbrook and how he's able to, impact the team. T-Man said this offseason focus has been on shooting the ball and spacing the floor. He asked that Russ has hold everybody accountable, and that's kind of perfect for me. Zoo says he is confident in his post game and that he felt like he showed his effectiveness there at a high level. So let's stop right there. So a lot of the players had a lot of great things to say about Russell Westbrook's leadership and how he's able to galvanize his teammates. We have said over the past 2 years since Patrick Beverley left, and, we tried with Rajon Rondo, that we don't have a real leader on the team. Now, I know people are going to say, well, Kawhi Leonard is this, Kawhi Leonard is that. Yes, Paul George is this, Paul George is that. But leadership is not the best player. Most of the time, it's not. Leadership is somebody that is able to pull everybody with them, and not just, times of, good times, but also, the trying times, the times that, you need, people to, get on one page. That's what the leader will do. Kawhi and PG have a leadership in their own way. Kawhi's, Kawhi does it, by example. Not going to really tell you too much. He'll tell you when he needs to tell you, but he's not going to always be every day barking and, getting, guys riled up. That's not who he is. He expects you to be prepared, be ready for your job, and do it at the highest level. And then when y'all choose to meet, like in training camp, we're about to do like this week, if you've been working on your game, it's going to show. That's how Kawhi goes. Paul George, a little bit more vocal, a little bit on the cool side. He likes, you know what I'm saying, bring people in for certain team events and organizing things like that. A little bit more personable than Kawhi. But even he's not the guy who's gonna be like rowdy, all up in you and you know try to get you to come. Like he's more of like you know half personable, half you know say do his own thing. But you bring a guy like Russell Westbrook, like these guys have already echoed. He's somebody that's able to bring everybody in. That's just naturally who he is. He speaks, you know what I'm saying? You can tell by how he is. He grabs a room and his presence. He's just able to bring people along with him. And that's something I feel like we've had to have in order for us to go to the next level. So we're going to see what Russell had to say about his sentiments. He signed a 2-year, $8 million deal to re-sign with the Clippers. A lot of people said that was like a steal, which it really was. But as y'all gonna see right now, he doesn't really care too much about the money aspect. He doesn't care about you know how much he's getting paid because he's been paid so much money his whole career. He still has endorsements with Jordan Brand. He's gonna have lifetime, you know what I'm saying, revenue coming in. So it's no longer about how much money he makes. So let's see what Russell Westbrook had to say. His opening segment says, I think the most important part that is that mental as a unit, we stay together. It's great being able to have a fresh start, having everyone here start the tone. I'm looking forward to it. Money is not ever a driver for me in any aspect, being at a place that's welcoming with open arms, an organization that's welcomed both me and my family with open arms. Can't get too much better than that. He continues by saying, I still see myself as an elite basketball player in the league. I want y'all to pay attention to that quote right there. He said on the Clippers being a slower team, somebody asked when the reporters asked on the Clippers being a slower team, he said, we're going to run, right? He also says, finally, the fans are amazing. They're great. I'm looking forward to turning it up again. Being a part of this LA community is a big priority to me. All right, let's stop right there. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in here. Andre said, I thought you had media. No, I didn't go to media day today. I'll be at all the home games, but I will not be I was not at media day today, so I wish I was though. I wish I was. I really did. Colin Otis said Westbrook wants to win. He is playing his part to get everyone on the same page. Facts. I recognize that dude, Colin Otis. Welcome to the show, bro. I recognize you in the chat. Let's go back to what some of the things Russ said. So you can already tell his mindset right now is, first off, camaraderie and bringing people together, being on the same page, having a mental makeup going into this season, a seriousness. That's what Russell Westbrook is going off of this upcoming year. I completely agree. One of the things that the Clippers have had a problem with, in my opinion, especially from last year and the year before that, well, I won't say the year before that because Kawhi wasn't healthy, but one thing I see with the Clippers organization, you got too many chefs in the kitchen. You got somebody over here is telling you one thing, somebody's telling you another thing, and then you got all this confusion, and you don't have a one voice or one sound that's consistent. And when you have that, you know, all these different cooks, you have a bunch of noise, a bunch of, you know, you have somebody pulling you this way, you have somebody pulling you that way. You don't have actually one sound. You know what I'm saying? So I think what Russ is saying right here is that we have to first get on the mental, like we have to get together like mentally, stay together in tough situations, having a fresh start, being able to set the tone early in training camp. That's why I say this team needs to stick together. We don't need James Harden. We don't need more pieces added to this right now. We need to have the team that we have, that we came off of last season. You have Kawhi and PG healthy. That's the team I want to see going into this season and going into the playoffs, to give us up a fighting chance, because all it's been has just been health the last couple of seasons. We haven't really seen this team under Ty Lue in the postseason. Until we see it, we cannot effectively evaluate things, right? So I want to see what we got right now. So Russ says that he speaks about the money aspect. Here's another big factor too. He said money's not even a driver for me in any aspect. Being at a place that's welcoming with open arms, an organization that's welcome, both me and my family with open arms can get much better than that. See, this is one thing you got to understand about Russell Westbrook. And as y'all come in here, smash the like button. You gotta know your troops. You gotta know your guys on your team. Russell is a very loyal person. He's a person that's going to run through a wall for you if he rides for you. He's going to be a person that if you support him, he's going to support you. If you respect him, he respects you. If you respect his family, he's going to give you his all. You got to remember the situation he just came from with the Lakers. So that situation really put like a hamper on his career. The Clippers gave him an opportunity to, take all that back. Last year in the playoffs, that was something that saved Russell Westbrook's, legacy. Because before that, people were saying Russell would be out the league within the next couple of seasons, all because he was in a situation with the Lakers that did not fit his playing style. So because of that, you had people saying that he was almost out the NBA, which in reality it was just a bad fit. And even with the team he was with the Lakers, he was still averaging his first team. I think he averaged 17 points, 7.4 rebounds, 7.2 assists off of 44% shooting. Those are still close to all-star numbers. But because of the pressure on him and the expectations and also the certain media who had an agenda against him, he's almost out the league. He missed a wide open layup, or he hit the side of the backboard, or something, whatever you want to draw up. That's what was being said about Russell Westbrook. He finally gets to a team with the Clippers. He gets a new start, and he's not asking for a lot of money. What you're going to get is a person who's going to be all the way in. You're going to get a guy in the season who's going to be very, very focused. He's going to make a lot of, noise for our team. He's going to do whatever to get everybody on the same page. He's going to make it in a comfortable environment. And he's going to have a chip on his shoulder. You say what you want about Russell Westbrook. There's nobody in the league that plays harder than him. Maybe Giannis. He still has his athletic ability. He still has his playmaking. He's even improved his jump shot, his three-point shot. And what also he's going to do, he's going to uplift Paul George, who we're going to talk about next, that's the big thing right there. His energy is going to rub off the entire team. Terrence Mann, Ivica Zubac, Kawhi Leonard, Mason Plumlee is going to rub off the entire team. Right? I still see myself as an elite basketball player. I see that too. We saw it in the postseason. The Clippers also been a slow team. He said we're going to run. That's something that we have to see too. We have to see this team get up and down the court. We got some athletes now. We got KJ Martin. We still got Terrence Mann. I believe, Russ and Kawhi are going to start playing more transition this year as well. Bones Highland, athletic player. It's going to be a lot of highlights this year. Trust me. A lot of more transition buckets. One of the problems with the Clippers is that we didn't have enough transition buckets, and the games were so slow and stagnant with Reggie Jackson running the point guard position that it puts us in situations where we're down early in games and we're having to fight back towards the end. That's why I was so adamant about getting a real point guard on this team, because I knew that was going to be the key to us actually being able to give ourselves a chance for us to, get off the fast, quicker starts. All right. Smash the like button as y'all come in here, man. Hit the Cash App if y'all love this content, man. I'm going to let y'all in a little bit. We're going over LA Clipper Media Day. That was today. Let me look at some of these comments. Heart on my sleeves. Welcome to the show, my guys. Salute. He said Brody most improved season loading. Hey, that's a good possibility, man. Very good possibility. Mrs. Davis said, I'm glad the Clippers believe in him, and we got him and Westbrook in as a dependable too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Camden Knight said Clippers win the championship this year. Hey, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. Let's go to the next one. Now, I said that Russ is going to help this man right here, PG. Now, this is the player to me. While Kawhi has a lot to prove, this is the guy who I feel like is the person that's going to have this year where he's going to start getting his respect. I support the Clippers. I support the entire team. I call them out when they need to be called out. You know what I'm saying? But I also give credit where credit's due. The last full playoff run we saw Paul George, he's one of the top 3 players in the playoffs. It was him. It was Giannis. You had Kevin Durant and Kawhi there, but they didn't finish. But the players that finished, Paul George was in that top 3. He was better than Devin Booker. He was better than Chris Paul. Even though they beat him, he was the best player in the playoffs next to Giannis in 2021. He led points, rebounds, assists. He played both ways of the basketball. The matchups he had in the playoffs against, the Suns and the Jazz, he was the best player in both those series. Last year in 2022, he ended up getting a serious UCL injury to his shoulder where he would only play 36 games. And then last year, he was on pace to play 70 games until he had that nasty hyperextension of his knee. Right? This summer, this season, he had some back and forth with Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns. He has this podcast going on, which has been a success, where he's been like transparent with a lot of his things, and that goes on with him. I think PG has as much to gain from this season as anybody else, because it will put in perspective of how special a player he really is. Let's look at what he had to say. Let's kind of delve into it. He says, except that we take the season serious as we go out and try to win on a nightly basis. One of the reporters asked him on winning a championship with the Clippers. He said if they win a championship, he said that would be completely special. That's what's made it so enticing to come here. Being the first to bring a title with this LA group, with Southern guys like Kawhi and Norm. He also said Russell Westbrook, but they did not put that in the quote. He said also talked about him getting like they having a new arena next year in Inglewood. He said they're ready for us to have our own space. I think I can speak for the whole unit when I say I'm tired of these early games. Basically alluding to him having to play those games at the Crypto Center where the Lakers are at. If y'all paid attention, a lot of the Clipper games were early. 12 o'clock games were early before the Laker game. So with the Lakers, that being their arena, quote unquote, they have more, leverage of, when they choose to play and when they don't. So that's where he speaks about the Clippers having their own arena where they're going to have more leverage of, controlling their schedule. He talked about, the load management thing. Of course, we're going to get into what Kawhi said. He asked about, guys playing when they're healthy. He said he 100% agrees with the obligation that you should play. If healthy, absolutely. Paul George also added to that, saying that he would play every game this season if he was healthy. I told y'all last year he was on pace to play in 70 games before he had that nasty knee injury. I think PG played 56 games this year. He missed the last, I believe, 14 games. So he was on pace to playing like close to 70 games. So he talked about that. And then the last thing he talked about, which was very interesting, he said on last year's playoffs hindsight, there was no way I was going to be able to return that postseason, even if we made the finals. Now, this was a quote that I actually had to get some confirmation of. So I hit up Law Murray, the beat writer for the Clippers, one of the guys who came on our show last Wednesday for LA Clipper Talk. And I said, what's this about PG coming back in the finals? I thought he was supposed to come back in the second round. He said that after the injury concluded, that he tried to give himself an opportunity to play if he could play in the second round. But based off of the injury and where it was no way possible to do it. So while his aim, according to the Clippers, was possibly a second round, There was no way that was going to happen. Right? So I was like, all right, cool. That's more confirmation. So I think with that mixed in with him being out the last couple, actually last year postseason, I think this is a year that PG has to come out the gate running. I think this is a year he has to have that 2019 OKC Thunder MVP season, playing both ways at a high level, scoring at a high clip, playing off the ball, being able to play off of Russell Westbrook and his energy. I think that's going to up Paul George's level of play. Because when we saw it, when he was at his best, he was an MVP candidate. He has to go into not just the season, but the playoffs with that same mindset. Him and Kawhi have got to be the best duo, no matter who they face in the playoffs, whether that be Jokic and Murray, whether that be Katie and Devin Booker, whether that be LeBron AD, John Morant, Jaren Jackson, Kyrie and Luka Doncic, De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I don't care who it is. Kawhi and PG have to be the best duo in every series they face. And a lot of that's going to come with Paul George pulling his weight. Okay, so Colin Otis says when PG gets lifted by Westbrook and performs off that energy on a consistent basis, that will open up for Kawhi and that will be a profitable. Yeah, I agree. See, and I've said this before. The reason I wanted Westbrook on this team so bad because I understood what it would do to Paul George. Not to say Paul George can't perform on his own, but there's a clear difference. There's a clear another level he gets to with the West because of his energy being so contagious. Pedro Rosado said that no one's talking about the Clippers. It's out the team. Yeah, we're gonna go to that too. Let me go to that too. Now that you brought it up again, hit the like button. I'll let y'all in about the next 5 to 10 minutes. Nicholas Batum, you know what I'm saying, talked about how the Clippers are looked at as somebody that's not being talked about, which I think is a great thing because, see, if you've been watching the Clippers for the last 3 seasons, ever since that Maverick series when they were down 0-2 going into Dallas and their back was against the wall, the Clippers have had this mindset that, they got to put themselves in a situation, and I hate this. They put themselves in a situation where they have to climb themselves out of and to be productive. I think personally what Nicholas Batum is saying is definitely correct because they need some type of chip on their shoulder, unfortunately, because that gives them that edge. They're a team that's going to have a lot of heart. They fight back, but they shoot themselves in the foot sometimes. They play down to certain people's competition. He says people don't really talk about us. It's a good thing. Actually, going to be us against the world. I want to be complete for sure. I want to compete for sure. I want to do what's good for the sake of the team. That's what matters to me. This is also something I like about Nicholas Batum. He don't care about starting. He don't care about minutes. He don't care about none of that stuff. He cares about what's best for the team, which is going to open up the opportunity for me, at least in my opinion, for the Clippers to possibly start, Robert Covington down the line. I'm not saying off the bat, but down the line, I think Robert Covington is going to either be starting at some point or he's going to be a very, very high rotational player finishing games at some point. Because Nicholas Batum is one of, Ty Lue's favorites. And if he's telling the media that he cares about what's best to the team, and that means having Robert Covington out there playing, he's going to do it. He's not going to, budge back. He's not going to cause a fuss. He's going to say, hey, coach, put this guy in front of me. I know some people are still wondering what about Marcus Morris. Like I said, when Law Murray came in last Wednesday, he said it's going to be a competition in training camp. This training camp starts tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll see who does what in training camp. If Marcus Morris starts, okay. If Robert Covington starts, okay. If KJ Martin starts, okay. We'll see what happens. But that power forward position right now is the most competitive spot at this point, according to Law Murray. Right? Bubba said, I think y'all overrate Robert Covington sometimes. I mean, he stretches the floor. He has good hands. He rotates very well. He's a high IQ player. I think he's is a perfect fit with Kawhi and PG. That's what Ty Lue's. He wants players to play off of Kawhi and PG, and I think Rocco, in my opinion, is the best option for that because he doesn't ask for too much. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to make an impact. He plays good defense. He rotates well. He shoots the ball, shoots the three at a good clip. I think he's a perfect piece to put there. But let's go to the last one. I'm gonna let y'all in. Let's talk about let's talk about this guy right here, man. Man, Kawhi looked so irritated at media day. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Kawhi looked so irritated at media day today. He's like, why are y'all asking me these questions, bro? Like from the first question they asked him, and of course they brought up this load management and all this stuff, the participation policy rule and all that. Kawhi wasn't having it. I was actually impressed by how Kawhi picked up on the BS and actually answered the questions calculatively, and he didn't get baited in. He was very detailed about what he wanted to say. He was tired of being the poster child of this whole load management thing. I'm going to let y'all read it for yourself. So, and to a question from one of the reporters asking about Kawhi Leonard and the load management, he said in response, he said, if I'm hurt, I can't play basketball. These last 2 years, I tore my ACL. I tore my meniscus. I either guard the best player or the best player is guarding me. I'm not a guy that's sitting down for load management. I work out every day in the summertime to play the game, not to sit out and watch others play. Boom. Right? What is the main thing I keep saying over and over? These players are not trying to miss games. They're not trying to sit out on purpose. They're trying to be out there hooping. I've told people this all throughout the summer on my podcast. I told people all last year. A lot of other people said, the same thing, echoed the same thing. These players do not want to sit out. They're not milking games on purpose. They're not trying to avoid competition or avoid smoke. They're not doing none of that stuff. You think somebody's going to work that hard to get back from a serious injury like that just for them to sit out makes absolutely no logical sense. Kawhi Leonard's been the poster boy of load management, and y'all hear it right here. He's not a guy that load manages. He says it out of his own mouth. He don't sit up there and just miss games. If he's out, it's because he's serious. He's either hurt or because the team makes arrangements to try to sit him out. But it's not on him. He wants to play. He echoed it all throughout media day today. He's trying to play. A guy who's missed 2 years off of injuries is not going to want to miss more time by sitting out. That is just illogical. And I applaud Kawhi for finally saying something because I think personally he should have said something a long time ago. Because he's been getting shot after shot after shot after shot of being the guy who just milks the league. But if you look at the entire NBA, I showed this through the summertime, a lot of the star players, your star favorite players, been missing time. Kevin Durant, 47 games last year. Steph Curry, 53 games last year. Devin Booker, 53 games last year. Anthony Davis, 55 games last year. LeBron James, 56 games last year. Paul George, 56 games. So about 80% of the league is missing time. Damian Lillard missed the last 10 games of the season because Portland told him to miss time so they can get like a high draft pick. That's documented. So a lot of these players are sitting out who are not hurt, seriously have a degenerate knee, or has any real lingering injuries, or not come off a torn ACL, and they're missing time, but no one says a word about it. It's all Kawhi Leonard. He wants to play. He plays 25 games. He's doing play 30 games this year. It's the same story. So the only way to end that narrative is Kawhi and the Clippers to go out and win a championship. That's the bottom line. Because till that point, you're going to keep hearing this nonsense and narrative from certain people, reports that Kawhi Leonard is just a person that just milking injuries. But let's continue what he had to say. I'm going to let y'all in after this. He talked about how he's been playing positionless basketball for the last 6-7 years. He says my focus is win on a championship like it is every single year. And he also says, response to a reporter, he says he wanted to play for Team USA this summer, but it had prior obligations. If asked, Kawhi said he wants to play for Team USA. And that's something I want to touch on very quickly too. That's why I say Kawhi Leonard right now, that's a very, very good sight that we're seeing because it shows that he's feeling good. Now he's saying he wants to play for Team USA. He wanted to play for Team USA this past summer. So for all intents and purposes, people saying like Kawhi got this amount of time left to play. What I see is happening going on is he's going to get some of that time he lost off of injuries over the last few seasons. I think he's going to get some of them years back that he lost because when we last saw him in the playoffs against the Phoenix Suns, he looked like he missed the beat. He looked like he was prime Kawhi. He was killing Kevin Durant. He was killing Devin Booker. He was killing that whole entire Suns team. He was the best player on the court. He didn't lose not one step. So that Kawhi right there is somebody who I see is not going to be going away anytime soon. Now that he's saying he wants to play for Team USA, showing me that he feels good right now. Pekin Way said, "Salute everyone. Salute to you, my guy." Fam, the FYS clause shuts down the King. King runs it, bro. And that's why Kawhi has to stay healthy. It's time Kawhi has to get back all the years that he was not able to play. 2021, right? 2022, 2023. 3 straight years, 3 straight pro seasons. We didn't see Kawhi Leonard. Those are 3 years, in my opinion. 2 out of those 3 years, they could have possibly won the championship. 2021, they could have won that championship if they beat Phoenix and they beat Milwaukee, a team Kawhi's already beaten with Toronto. You go into 2022 defending your title, you have an opportunity to win that year. Last year, even without PG in his first round against the Suns, they were on the brink of beating the Suns. We went from saying they needed Paul George to now Kawhi can win it by himself with the team he had. Joel Embiid said it. He turns into somebody else in the playoffs. He turns into somebody else. That's who he turns into. Michael Jordan. That's who he turns into. Let me look at what Pedro said. He said Andre is not over acting. It was Morris was not playing well enough. Farouk not seeing almost no playing. Yeah. All I ask from Ty Lue is this. Just make it up. Just give him an opportunity to start. I saw Robert Covington against the Memphis Grizzlies make, I think, 9 3-pointers last year in a pivotal game down there. Y'all remember that game in Memphis where they didn't have Kawhi playing in that second back-to-back game in Memphis? And Robert Covington had, I think, like 8 or 9 3-pointers. That's when Russell Westbrook had like a huge, like 30-something point game. I think Robert Covington fits very well with Kawhi and PG. I think Morris, and Ty Lue talked about this, the reason why he gave Morris such a long leash is because Morris has been the starter for the team pretty much since the bubble. Since he came to the Clippers, he's been the starting, 4. Rocco came onto the team with Norman Powell, but he was not somebody that the Clippers really had long-term future plans with. But when he got the opportunity to play the following year in 2022, when PG was out, that's when Rocco, you got a chance to see who Rocco really was. You know what I'm saying? So Rocco did not come into the team looking to be a integral piece. It was Norman Powell who they had high hopes for. That's why Ty Lue has such a long leash for him. Let me let y'all into the chat, man. Let me go through some of these comments. We're talking about LA Clipper Media Day. Hit that Cash App, hit the like, hit the share, the subscribe. Shout out to G Master Fun Flex for, you know what I'm saying, becoming a member, getting a Clipper badge. Again, we have 3 different badges already available for this upcoming season. I recommend that y'all get y'all membership badges before the season starts. Like I told you, I am now a part of the Los Angeles Clippers game night staff. So I will be attending all the home games this year. I will be in the circles of LA Clipper personnel, players, staff, all that good stuff this upcoming season. So what that will come with will be access. Down the line, I will be bringing in some good interviews this season. I'll be having some giveaway prizes, some LA Clipper gear as well. I'll be continuously having the content. You know what I'm saying? You know, for certain people who have the LA Clipper badge. But I say that because I want to give back to my LA Clipper people. So the way they get those type of perks and access, y'all get that LA Clipper badge is $9.99 a month. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely worth it, man. Y'all get the opportunity to get all the perks, all the different things, you know, surround the Clippers, everything I have access to. I'll be sharing with my audience. Interview badges. If you guys want a chance to talk to some of our famous people we come on here, get that interview badge. Or if you just want to do the regular pull-up badge, where you get the, you know, shout out throughout the show. Like, let me put that up here right now. Actually, all these people right here have their membership badges right below. You guys have your names will be, you know, posted right below there. Whatever y'all choose to do, man, it's all love and support. But as y'all go up in the membership badges, the more perks y'all get. All right. But I dropped the link for y'all if y'all want to come in here and cook with me. Ask me about, you know what I'm saying, media day today. Please feel free to do so. There's a link. JM Clippers fan said Morris was good, but now he's not. We have better players that was not being used. I can't deny that. Cannot deny that. He said Kawhi getting hurt, nothing to do with Ty Lue, just unfortunate. Yeah. JM Clippers fan, I'm gonna get a member to you, bro. Play for everything. Yeah, I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah. And if you guys get a chance, bro, if y'all, I don't know how many y'all could be going to the Clipper games, but let me know. My email is in the YouTube page. If you guys come to the Clipper game, let me know. If y'all want to, you know, get a chance to, you know, holler at me or meet me. I'm always free to do so. You know what I'm saying, link up with all my Clipper fan people. So let me know if y'all ever want to link up at the game. I'll definitely get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, chop it up with you in person. Go through some of these comments. Let's play a quick little commercial break for about 2 minutes. We're gonna come back and yeah, we're gonna get, you know, people in here to further talk. We got over 50 people here. We should have over 50 likes. Yeah, so we're gonna be like a little 2-minute break. All right. All right. Hit the like button as y'all come in here, man. Please hit that like button. If y'all like what y'all hear, you know what I'm saying? Hit that Cash App as well. Definitely appreciate y'all coming in here. As y'all see the members right there on the ticker, member badges, all the people who have their memberships are right below. You get your name throughout the entire show shown if you guys are pull-up badge members. You know what I'm saying? So perks for every different level, every different tier. Get your badges today. People in the comment section, let me know that y'all in here as well. And let's play a little bit of a clip that Kawhi actually talked about in person. So I get a chance to y'all get a chance to actually listen to it for yourself. So let me show y'all a little bit of a clip that Kawhi said, and I'm gonna let Bruce in after this. All right.
What are they?
Just, I know that you've gotten a lot of flack for, load management and just, only resting certain players, in certain situations. So just would love to hear your thoughts on that.
I just don't know the policy. What is the policy though? Just
okay. I'm going to ask you a different question if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. No, it's totally okay. Just would love to know how you're feeling, if you did anything differently in the off season that maybe you hadn't tried in previous off seasons.
No, I mean, you try different stuff every year. I mean, every year is a new journey. So every day, so you do new things, but you gotta, just keep going. There's nothing new that happens. You're either going to get hurt or you're just going to be lucky enough to, play games throughout the playoffs or the whole regular season. So, with that being said, if you're not injured, people play basketball. So nobody isn't just trying to get to a certain amount of games or, well, at least me, I'm not trying to get to a certain amount of games. I'm trying to play the games that I can play. And if I'm hurt, I can't play basketball. So the last 2 years been unfortunately for me. I got hurt, tore my ACL. Then at the end of the year, tore my meniscus. And I mean, that's just basketball. I'm a two-way player. Play hard, so injuries are going to come up. I'm not out there just walking around. I play both ends of the floor. I see the best players on both ends every night. Either I'm guarding the best player or the best player's guarding me. So whatever happens with that happens. If injury comes, that's what happens. I'm in NBA.
Bruce, my guy, what's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing, Bruce?
Hey, man, what's up?
What's happening?
I'm half asleep right now, but I had to show up for you. But how are you doing, man? All right. I know you're excited.
Yeah, we both excited, man. I'm excited. Ready to get going.
Yeah, Kawhi has fresh braids, so I guess he's ready.
Yeah, man. What you got, brother?
last season I was really excited. This season I'm gonna be calm and look what's gonna happen because the season starts for me for the Clippers in the playoff, second round. That's when the season starts. I like what Kawhi. That's the first time I've seen Kawhi this aggressive in his answers. Like I was texting you, I was like, wow, he's he's getting tired of the label of load management king. And I think Kawhi is on a mission this year. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking, but that's what I'm hoping. But we'll see. I think he's on a mission this year. I think the other players on the team are on mission. I think Westbrook is on a mission. You know, I think Paul George is on a mission. I noticed that he hasn't done any for a couple weeks episodes of his podcast. So, the only thing I don't like is Marcus Morris is still on the team. So he's like the black cat on the team. So, um, but I'm looking forward to the season. I mean, I'm looking at the rosters in the West. I think um, the Clippers have a good chance to win.
So when you say you look at the rosters, so any teams, what do you see how we stack up to teams in the West? Who are some of the teams that you're looking at? How we stack up?
Uh, I don't know who was saying this, but I think they were saying that. Who was saying that? Oh, I think I was listening to Ticket yesterday. It was saying that the Celtics is better than the Clippers. I was like laughing. I was like, wow, they really underestimate the Clippers now. Like the Clippers are, you know, the last couple of seasons, Clippers were the favorite because of their potential. Now they don't talk about the Clippers like they are an afterthought, and I like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
A lot of the players on the team they have a chip on their shoulder. Like I was just saying, that Kawhi has the load management chip. Westbrook cannot win a championship with a point guard like Westbrook. Paul George is soft,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I was reading that Zubac was saying that they know that a lot of fans were hoping for the Clippers to win, and they're ready to try again. So I like what Zubac was saying. I was reading those comments. I like what Zubac was saying. Uh,
Yeah.
um, yeah,
He also spoke about he's got better in his post game too.
yeah,
He feels
that's good.
confident.
I hope he's got better in the pick and roll.
Yeah. You talking about guarding the pick and roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was reading that Westbrook gave iPhones
Mm-hmm.
to the team. So I mean,
15
let's see,
iPhones.
let's see. I hope what I'm reading about James Harden and wanting to go to the Clippers stays bad. That he's still in Houston.
He's
He's
still in
not gonna
Houston.
show up for media day. Yeah, he's in Houston.
Yeah. So how you think that situation gonna turn out? Because it kind of feels like Ben Simmons all over again.
Uh, I think James Harden is playing himself out of the league. He better show up, or he's gonna be out of the league. We'll never see James Harden play again in the NBA.
Wow. Kind of like Carmelo.
Yeah, he's gonna get mellowed out, Dwight out. I mean, they, I don't think Houston is gonna pick up James Harden. They just kick Kevin Porter Jr. out of the team.
Well, how crazy would that be if James Harden went back to Houston? How crazy would that be?
That would never happen. That would be crazy, but you never know what's going on. What's gonna happen? You never know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm scared that the Clippers might get James Harden. I hope that that's not true.
So Pagan 180 had a question for you, Bruce. He said, "Hey, Bruce, can you give a few more things to look for during the season? Also, we don't need James Harden."
A few more things to look for this season. Health. That's all what the Clippers are missing. Health. If they are healthy, they have the best duo in the NBA.
I
Everybody
agree.
saying Dame and Giannis. That's not true. If they are healthy, Kawhi and Paul George is the best duo in the NBA. They just need health.
Can you kind of tell me what makes Kawhi and PG the best duo? So you got
I mean, yeah.
Tatum and Brown, um, you got Luca and Kyrie, you got KD and Book, you got LeBron, AD, you got Jokic and Murray. So what makes you think Kawhi and PG are the best in the league?
They are both two-way play. They are two-ways players. Paul George is not the same guy, like the same defender that he was before, but he can defend and he can hit clutch shots. Can play both sides. Some of those duo they don't play both sides. Them doesn't play both sides. Giannis cannot hit a free throw. Uh, um, Jalen Brown cannot dribble. Kawhi and Paul George can dribble left and right. They go to the basket. They have mid range. You know. Uh, um, Jokic is very good offensively, but defensively questionable. Jamal Murray, he's okay. Yeah. So I think Clippers have been cursed the last couple of years because of health. And if they are healthy, they should win the championship. They have a point guard that can, you know, go up and down the floor. He's always he's not gonna get discouraged. He's gonna grab a rebound. The best rebounding point guard in the NBA.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And Bones Islands is gonna know the offense better because he's gonna have training camp now. You know, Plumlee training camp as well. You know, and Norman Powell. You know, um, it's because of health. Last year was her too, so it's health on the team, health. Uh, I hope Terrence Mann get more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Mann might get more minutes because I think last year there was like a John Wall experience. By the way, I think I'm hearing that he may go to Phoenix. So I don't know
Yeah, I
because
heard
he's
that too.
he's training with Bradley something.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Especially now with Damian Lee who got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so they just need to play. They just need to play, and Kawhi is getting annoyed, and that an annoyed Kawhi is good for the Clippers.
Yeah, and James Rodriguez. As y'all come in here, smash the like button. Got my man Bruce Morrow in the building, giving his sentiments on the Clippers media day today. Um, James Rodriguez asked me. He said, "BJ, this is my first time running in like 6 months. Appreciate you coming through." He said, "Let me know your thoughts on the Harden trade." And I agree with Bruce. Yeah, I mean, my sentiments are the same as Bruce. I don't feel like we need James Harden, because again, he doesn't bring anything to the Clippers we don't already have, and I think he will mess up the chemistry the Clippers have this year. I think we have a good enough team to win it as it is, and if you bring in Harden, all you're gonna do is be having us ruin the chemistry we have. So I don't think that Harden's really needed.
So who's the starting power forward? Morris?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think he's gonna be the starting power forward.
Yeah, it's a good chance.
I don't know. Oh, God. Unless they are showcasing him to trade him.
I just don't want. I want Rocco to get an opportunity to start. Just give him an opportunity in training camp. That's it. That's it. That's all I want is opportunity. Deuce, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, fam? What's popping with it?
What's
man,
good with you?
Up here, man. I'm kind of excited, man. I was very encouraged by what I've seen today at media day. It's very encouraging, man. About time this guy get irritated about something, man. You know what I mean? Just start this fire. Get that fire burning a little hot, man. He was a little surly today, and I liked it. A lot of the guys was kind of surly. The only one was smiling was PG. Everybody else was kind of like, you know, kind of standoffish or whatever, is making their little statements and all that. But hey, man, Kawhi, I like that. About time, man. Get the fire burning. I like that shit, man.
So what's some of your things you took from media day that you saw, like from some of the interviews? So who kind of you caught your eye, and what you kind of see was important that you liked?
I seen T-Man. T-Man was talking about how bad the social media, NBA social media and stuff, and like a couple other guys were saying stuff like how they were kind of upset. Westbrook had a couple comments where, you know, he was laying down the law basically, and I was feeling that, man. You know what I mean? Ty Lue was like, you know, yeah, he had some statements and stuff. I'm maybe paraphrasing, but he was like, yeah, last year was my fault about the rotations, but we gonna have something better this year. Maybe I'm paraphrasing or something like that, but it seems like
pull it up right here. Pull it right here. He talked about Rocco, and then he brought up like the team, like some of the lineups that possibility they could have right there.
And that was another thing they said too that I loved and was very encouraging to me. It was either Lawrence Frank or Ty Lue, but he was like, yeah, we're worried about improving the guys we have instead of going outside the team and trying to improve the team. So he was talking about like what I'm on, what the mission. That's what I'm on. Like, we don't need nobody else. We stacked. Last year we didn't need nobody else. All we needed was to be healthy. So this year, you know what I mean? We traded away Powell, traded away Zubac and Morris, and I'm good.
Powell. Who's Powell?
Yeah.
Norman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bones need those minutes. Bones need that minute.
So who's the starting power forward? Deuce.
It doesn't matter. Whoever they put.
It doesn't matter?
Nah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
So Marcus Morris can start.
Who's the best power forward in the league?
Who's the best power forward in the league?
Yeah.
Giannis.
That's a good question.
Giannis.
Man,
that's what I'm saying. it ain't the 1990s. It ain't the 90s, man. Power forward ain't that big of a deal.
Marcus Morris can start. Is that what you're saying?
As long as he don't finish or get more than 20 minutes, I'm willing to give Mook a chance again. Maybe it was a bad year for
him. Yeah, okay.
What's your thoughts about getting Robert Williams? Going after him? Y'all feel like y'all entertain him? Y'all don't really think that's a.
I like. Not me, man. I like the squad. I like the squad, bro. Until they show us they can't play or show us it's not working, I want to see what we got. So we got some young guys that need to see what's up. We need to see what's up with KJ, and we need to see what's up with Moose.
If they give us Grant, I'll take Grant.
I don't remember those guys. I don't remember those guys doing too much over there.
I'll take Jeremy Grant.
What's the difference between Jeremy Grant and Robert Covington?
Jeremy Grant is more consistent scorer.
More minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
We don't need we don't need our power forward to score. We need our power
What?
forward to get rebounds and play defense.
Yeah, okay.
We got scoring for the position. We got a scoring
We don't
center.
need power forwards to score. And what happened when the power forward was not scoring last year?
We didn't put the other one in. That's what happened.
What the other one?
We didn't only have one power forward, but we wanted to play one power forward.
The guy was left wide open a bunch of times, and he was not scoring.
That's cool. That was last year, man. It happens, bro.
Okay, so you want Marcus Morris?
Mook is a team leader, and Mook is tough.
Is that team leader?
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Yeah, he's
God!
a team leader.
I'm listening. I'm hearing the same recycling thing.
BJ, Mook ain't a team leader.
He was in 2022. I gotta give it to he was on the team for sure. Last year it was terrible for Mook. After December, Mook went down like big time. But before that, yeah, Mook was an integral part to this team. But I don't know who the starting power forward gonna be, man. Honestly,
it really don't matter. Really,
Crooktown P said,
it really don't matter as long as the
Crooktown
guy
P
can get
said,
rebounds. Okay, what's up?
Is
bad.
it you, Tyloo? Is it you, Tyloo?
Is it what?
You said what?
Is it Tyloo talking right now? Is it Tyloo?
Nah. I've been drinking the Kool-Aid, man. I've been drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not saying Mook is to me. If they start Mook as a ceremonial,
we're not winning a championship.
Well,
said,
I don't know. If they start him as a ceremonial player, you know what I mean?
The guy cannot guard nobody. Steph Curry was killing him. All the point guards and they just do a pick and roll, and he cannot stop nobody.
Last year was a down year, man. But Mook's defensive toughness and rebounding and shot making has been his calling card. You know what I mean? Last year was the only year he really played like that for us.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was the worst year.
Last year, that's the most recent year.
That's the worst
year.
You
know what I mean? We don't know if he was hurt. We don't know what's going on with him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's there, but I'm not ready to throw Mook away. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mook has done some good stuff for us.
Yeah. Okay. Jordan did some good stuff for the Bulls. So should he still playing?
They didn't throw him away. They let Jordan walk away. And Mook ain't Jordan.
Let's see. He said Russ won MVP, talking college signal to the playoffs. Clips will be fine. Yeah. What's y'all opinion about Russ being a leader on this team? So I think everybody's on the same accord with Russ being the starter and Russ being the leader. Everybody's on the same accord, right? Like
I think Kawhi is gonna step up to be a leader this year.
I'm fine with Russ. Russ can't help but to be a leader. He's gonna be a leader everywhere he go. That's his personality. He gonna lead the line at McDonald's. Like he gonna be a leader wherever he go.
McDonald's. If they're eating McDonald's, they're not winning.
A lot of players still eat McDonald's.
Yeah, okay.
You eat McDonald's, eat gummies.
That nasty shit. That's not. Come on, man.
Whatever.
Shit, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this year, man. I can't wait. Training camp starts tomorrow, and then we got preseason start on the 8th against the Nuggets, 25th against Portland. So we got the schedule. Let me pull up the schedule. Y'all can keep going. Pull up the schedule real quick.
Man, maybe we can beat Denver.
Portland, Mook is gonna get cooked.
Maybe we can beat Denver in the preseason game since we sure in the hell can't beat them in the regular season.
Yeah, not with Morris. Even in the preseason, Denver is beating Clippers with Morris.
I think Denver dropped. I ain't gonna lie. I think they dropped.
Yeah,
Of course
I
they
never thought
dropped.
they were. I never thought they were
I
that
think
good anyway.
I think I'm sorry to say this. I think the second most important player on the team was Bruce Brown after Jokic.
Yep.
That's insane, bro. The most important player is Murray.
The-
So,
okay, all right.
all right. Well, we
I
seen the year
said
before.
the second most important. I didn't say the second best. The second best player on the team, of course, is Murray. Why do I say Bruce Brown is second best player? Because he was the bench.
I think Murray's more important than Jokic,
Murray is more important than Jokic.
in my opinion. He makes
What?
it go. He makes the system go.
No, Jokic makes the team go, man. Come on, man.
Nah. He's passing the ball to Murray.
What
so,
are you? Wow.
so you know what I mean. So
Hey,
who really
I
makes
say
it
some
go?
crazy things, but you said the most crazy thing ever in the podcast,
So
bro.
so a year before, when they had the same exact team basically, and they got swept almost by the Warriors, and who was missing?
Bruce Brown was not on the team.
Neither was Murray.
Okay, so what's the point?
So
I'm not
Jokic
saying
being,
that Bruce Brown is the second best player. You guys don't understand what I'm saying. I
I
said
understand what you're saying. I'm
Bruce Brown was
disagreeing.
playing. Bruce Brown was undersized, and he was playing point guard and power forward sometimes.
That's the league. That's the league now, man. Positionless ball. You heard Kawhi say it today.
Man, you guys didn't see how much Bruce Brown helped kill the Lakers. He was one of the reasons why the Lakers lost
The
because
Lakers should never
Lakers
fucking
had
been
no
there in the
chance.
first place, man.
Lakers had no answer for Bruce Brown.
The Lakers shouldn't have been there in the
Miami Heat
first
had
place.
no answer for Bruce Brown.
The Lakers shouldn't have been there in the first place. Didn't Jimmy Butler get hurt?
Okay, guys. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can give a guy get hot for a couple of weeks. That's cool, bro.
Okay. BJ, the guys are killing me in the comments. Deuce is killing me in the comments because I said Bruce Brown is the second most important player on the team. Am I
You're
wrong?
wrong about that.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's cool. That's your opinion, but
The second best player on the team is Jamal Murray.
the second best player on the team is Joker.
What? Okay. All right.
In my opinion.
Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at this schedule real quick. I know y'all I'm talking about. I'm gonna get y'all back to that, but let's look at the schedule that the Clippers got. So Bruce and Deuce, looking at this schedule right here, what y'all feel like our record would be after the first 10 games?
9-1.
Who's winning? Who's beating them? Denver?
Yeah. we can't beat Denver for some reason. For some reason, Zubac can't do shit with Joker.
What about
for
you,
some
Bruce?
reason.
They should win all the games. The one game that I think they could lose is against the Lakers.
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
LeBron.
Why you say that, Bruce?
Yeah.
Why do I say that?
Yeah.
Wait, because it's a back-to-back, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. He's Kawhi. He's gonna play back-to-backs.
Lakers ain't got a snowball chance in hell to beat us.
All right. I mean, there's gonna be one day that the Lakers gonna win. So it's a back-to-back. Remember that it's a back-to-back, and we'll see.
We're gonna be at home.
It's a They were back-to-backs at home, and Kawhi didn't play.
They said Kawhi said they told him not to.
All right.
Pagan said 8-2. Crooktown said GTFOH 11-0. Bruce is a Laker fan.
All right. I'm a Lakers fan. Okay. All right.
He said Rafael Mendoza said Lakers ain't beating the Clippers this year. Let me know in the
Are
comments.
you guys seeing the schedule? They're playing Orlando and the Lakers.
At 2 home games.
Okay,
They got
is
3 home
Kawhi
games.
gonna play the second game of the back-to-back?
If he's healthy, it's the
he's
beginning
not
of the season.
He ain't sitting.
How many back-to-backs did he play last year?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
I thought he played a lot last year.
Yeah,
especially after the second half. After the second half of the season, I mean,
but this is
after
not the second
January. After January, well, he was coming off an injury. He's not coming off an injury right now. He said he's 100% healthy. They've been playing. They've been playing since August. Let them tell it.
I don't think he's gonna sit out back to back this time. I think he gonna play, especially against LeBron. Those are the games, like the marquee matchup games. ESPN, like he's gonna play.
And that's the early. That's the early East Coast trip too.
Beat, don't come here and say I'm the one who jinx.
All right, timestamp it. That was an early East Coast trip to New York and Brooklyn and Dallas. That's pretty early for the East Coast trip.
And by the way, the Clippers were struggled against the Knicks last year.
Did we sweep them last year?
I don't remember.
I think you swept them last year. I remember Norman Powell dunking on Julius Randle.
Yeah, we won both games. Look at these 10 right here.
Oh, New Orleans, Dallas, Denver. That's gonna be tough right there. Was that around Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. New Orleans, Dallas, Denver.
Yeah, they're not playing back-to-back Sacramento and Golden State.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I want to see what these guys got. These guys seem pretty fired up, bro. They tired of hearing the talk.
Yeah. Okay.
People say Kawhi don't. People say Kawhi don't pay attention to social media. You can obviously see his ass. He probably got a burner account like KD.
Man, I'm telling you, Kawhi is on Twitter. Okay, I'm telling you.
I know he's on. They're all on Twitter.
He's not under his name.
They all got burner accounts. I
think Kawhi is on Twitter.
They all got burner accounts. You see, the referee had to quit. He got to resign from being a damn referee because they called his burner account. Y'all feel good about the season, but one thing I do agree with you though, nothing matters until April.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Let me know in the comments what y'all think the Clippers gonna have in the first 20 games, what y'all think their record gonna be. Also, vote in the polls on where the Clippers will be in the playoffs. Will they be the first seed, second seed, third, fourth, etc. Let me ask you guys what y'all think the Clippers gonna finish off in the season for playoff seeding.
For the first 20 games, I think if the Clippers are serious, they should be 18-2 at least, and they should be the first seed, top 2 seed.
Wholeheartedly agree with you.
Because I'm looking at the schedule. If they play to their potential, there's no way they should not win at least 18 games or 17.
We played Dallas a lot early too. We can put some on.
I think Dallas is gonna be worse this year.
But for some reason, they got the ball magnet on for Luka, so he always plays for us. All his shots go straight in. Touch the top of the ceiling and go straight in.
Yeah, because Zubac is barbecue chicken for Luka.
I don't know. I see him contest. He get cooked. But I be seeing him contest, and like he just let him shoot it. That's why I say that.
By the way,
they got the
Memphis
magnet.
is gonna miss the playoff, so Clippers should beat them easily.
Memphis gonna be good.
No,
they still got Steven Adams.
They're gonna miss the playoff.
Who's going to replace him? Portland?
OKC. Hornets is in the East.
I said Portland. Portland's not in the East.
Oh, Portland? I don't know.
Okay, I can see OKC replacing him.
Hey, DeAndre Ayton talks too much. I don't think Portland is gonna. He's calling himself dominate Ayton, dominator. Really? Come on, man.
Well, they didn't give him the ball out there in Phoenix, so
Yeah, well,
we don't
okay.
know how
Good
he
luck.
gonna play. You know, big man, they get emotional, they don't get the rock.
Yeah, well,
That's how it is, bro. They
good
get
luck.
mad.
JM, Clippers fan said Kawhi's the best player in the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. What y'all
He
think?
could be.
Prove it.
He's top 5. He's top 5. I like it. He's a little leaner this year. He kind of look like you. Last year, he came looking like the Terminator, man. He was swole and huff. This year, he's a little leaner. Back to San Antonio Kawhi. So maybe last year that weight was bad on him. That's how he got hurt. In the beginning of the season, he rolled his ankle. He was hella heavy, so he missed like 2 weeks rolling that ankle. So he lost he lost a little bit of weight, and it seemed like he's a little leaner.
More explosive.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
If we go 500 in the first 20 games, what?
500.
We
go 500.
What are you saying?
We go 500 in the first 20 games. Ty Lue gonna be looking for another job.
500.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy everyone. I'm with this dude. I'm with JM Clippers fan. We're gonna destroy everyone. I don't think they have time to play this. I think with Russ, that's why Russ is so important to this team. He's not gonna let them slack. He's not gonna let them slack. He's not.
At practice, none of that.
Yeah.
None of that. He's gonna be going at everybody. Russ been playing basketball all summer, going crazy.
Rafael Mendoza, 14-6. No, man. 14-6. No.
Russ been going crazy all summer. I watched his workout tapes. Like, let's see.
I'm sorry. The Suns
Hines.
not going to the conference finals. Suns are better be careful.
Suns better be careful. KD gonna be hurt.
Nurkic, really? Nurkic? Come on.
He's better for them than Ayton.
What? All right.
Yeah. Ayton don't want to play with them.
All right.
He didn't want to play. He's getting half a man.
All right. Wait, who's half a man? Ayton?
Yes, Ayton.
Man, you're making me defend Ayton, man.
Ayton did not want to play with Phoenix, especially with Devin Booker taking all the shots.
Nurkic is not gonna play at all.
When KD got there, he don't care about shooting. Nurkic is a rebound, defense, spot up shooter.
He's gonna be on the bench.
Over who?
He's not gonna play. He's gonna be hurt.
Oh. Well, we'll see, bro.
Did you see Nurkic against AD in the playoff? Did you see Nurkic?
AD is the best big man in the league.
Did you see Nurkic against Jokic?
No, I didn't watch Denver's game.
Come on, man.
I didn't watch that shit.
Man.
Yeah,
for real,
whole
though,
team
man.
seems motivated, man. Everyone seems motivated.
You peeped that too, huh? Everybody had a little burn to them.
Everyone seemed motivated. And now that we're on the subject, we got to talk about this man right here. How is Ty Lue going to be coaching this year, in y'all opinion?
Coaching for his job.
If he put Morris in the starting lineup, he needs to be fired.
Well, you didn't hear no players talking about that shit last year.
By the way, I asked for him to be fired last year already. So
yeah, you sure the hell did, Bruce. You sure the hell did.
He was ahead of the curve.
Bruce was the first person I think said it too.
I was saying he should be fired. I said Morris should be under the bench. But you guys were like, oh no. See, okay.
I was with you once January came around, he was shooting like 17%. I was like, okay, let's see what else we got.
Now he's gonna be good. He's gonna shoot 19%.
But
You
that
said that
is
before.
that the norm? Is that the norm or is that
You said that
aberration?
you don't mind. You said you don't mind.
No, I said let's give him a chance to see if he's
Yeah. Okay.
better.
All right.
I
Renee
got a little
said
bit of
better.
loyalty.
He said better than last season.
Hmm.
I
I
think he has
want
no
to give him a
choice.
chance.
I think he has no choice, but I think Lou and Morris are the same person. Only one's a player, the other's a coach. Both of them had the worst seasons of each, so they have no other way to go but up. But Morris, Lou, you got everything right. You got your whole roster back, so there's no excuses for your ass to be messing shit up. That's the way I see it.
Well, I think they're both clutch sports clients, so you know what I mean. It might run a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
But we know shit. Morris is on the firing squad, man. He knows that. He knows that. And I was seeing something about that. Was I didn't see nothing from him. Was he at media day today?
Yeah, he was at media day. You caught
Okay.
that too. I had to look. I had to look deep. I had to look deep into the pictures to find him.
He was
there.
he was doing construction at media day.
I don't know. They wasn't shooting no bricks yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Appreciate you up.
That's what I didn't see him. I even seen the new guy they signed. I don't even know what he's in trouble for. Why everybody hates him so much.
Yeah.
The
Because
new guy.
it's not the Los Angeles Depot, so it's the Clippers. Yeah. So
What's the new guy name? Josh something or whatever.
Josh Primo.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
What did
I
he
hope the
do?
ladies are ready.
What did he do?
What do you do? Come on, man.
Come on, bro. I'm not into the gossip. You know what I mean? Like,
He's exposing himself to 4 women, man.
exposing himself to women.
Yes.
Like, was like a joke or something or what?
I don't know. 4 times. I don't think that's a joke.
I don't know. Dude, you gotta stay on Pornhub. It usually don't happen like that.
Okay.
You have to be in the hotel room and expose yourself to people. Too many scenarios for my man. Oh, whoa.
So about to say, he said Brody Rep said if we start T man, I'll prevent. So this is the big one too. With Terrence Mann, does Ty Lue hold back T Lue or Terrence Mann this year, or does he finally let his spread his wings?
He playing for a contract extension, so he gonna let him play. That's what I'm saying. At that 2, we kind of crowded. That's why I want to see what we can do with Powell. Because Powell, we probably get the most for or something better for a draft pick or something. But I want to see what Bones can do right there. I'm kind of over Powell. Powell and Zubac.
I think
I'm cool.
Powell could be traded if he does the same BS that he did last year. He has to check his emotion. Sometimes when he doesn't, he always looking for fouls. I said the same thing last year. He's always looking for fouls. Just play, man. Stop looking at the officials. And there was one play last year. He stayed talking to the officials, and the other team is gonna score.
Oh yeah, when Nico threw him the ball, he talking to the official. He's like, "What the hell you doing, bro?" I remember that
He's
game. I
always
think it was
looking
against New
for the
Orleans.
N1. Just score, man. Always looking for the N1. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I remember that play.
I've seen enough of Powell. He can't dribble. If he can catch and shoot or catch and finish, he good. But have him bring the rock up and drive and all that, I'm cool on that. I want to see what Bones can do. I like Busy Bones. He remind me of Lou Will. I think we can get some good miles out of that.
Yeah, okay. He has no defense.
Well, Claw and PG gonna be there. Rocco. And nobody gonna just break him
You
down
guys
off
keep
the.
saying Rocco. You think he's gonna play?
Ty Lue said it. Shit.
Okay.
What else? What else we got to do? What
All
else we
right.
got to think about?
Okay.
Ty Lue didn't say it.
If he's on this team, he should start power forward over Marcus Morris.
Well, you take the power forward position, all that. Them days of KG and Tim Duncan and Karl Malone and Charles Barkley, them days are over with. The power
That's why I
forward
said
is
Rocco should start as a power forward.
yeah. So power forward is not really kicking up
Marcus
that much
Morris
dust
should
in the
be
league
under the
anymore.
bench. Under the bench, bro.
The four position ain't really kicking up that much dust no more in the league.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really. I said name the best one. We only can name one.
Isn't AD like a power forward?
AD usually runs the 5.
But
He's
he
usually the
doesn't
biggest
want to
man
play
on the
the 5.
court.
He wants to be a 4.
But they make him play it anyway.
Okay.
And they're gonna be mad at Christian Woods because Christian Woods is the same damn player AD is. That's why he ain't in Dallas no more. He don't want to do the dirty work. He want to spot up and shoot threes and catch lobs.
I know Porzingis is like a 4, right?
Porzingis is a 5.
Well, he's good as a 4. So.
Well, that's the league. That's the league. We just said that, bro. Ain't no 4s kicking up dust no more. Blake Griffin retired, so
Blake
that's
Griffin,
the last
really?
That's the last great power forward I remember.
Blake Griffin, the last great power forward?
Yeah.
I thought you just said Giannis.
DJ said Giannis.
Okay.
I think Giannis is like a 3 to me.
What?
That man,
he's just tall.
That nigga
Man,
6'1".
you said a lot of stuff tonight, man. You said Jamal
So
Murray is better than Jokic.
KD is 7 feet tall. You think he a power forward?
I mean, I think because Giannis just how strong he is. I mean, I think he a powerful. I think KD's a 7-foot skilled. He flies more of a skill set. He's a small forward. I think Giannis is a power forward based off his style.
LeBron James played a 4. Shit.
I mean, he's positionless. Put
That's
him
what I'm
anywhere.
saying. Like, there's a 4. If you get any guy who can go rebound, battle, you all right. Other than that, looking for your 4 to be a 20 and 10 guy, them days are gone.
No, not really.
All right. Name them. Name them.
Not really.
Well, can you name one besides Giannis?
Bam Adebayo's a 4.
Yeah, Bam Adebayo. Is he a 20? Is he a 20 and 10 guy?
He close. I think he like maybe 17 and
Who?
9.
17
Bam.
and 8.
Yeah, Bam.
Who's a 4? Bam?
Yeah, Bam's a 4, but he ain't 20 and 10. Let's say them days of KG and Tim Duncan and Chris Webber and all that shit.
There's great. There are some good 4s in the league.
Is there a 20 and 10 4?
I mean, who else is a 4 right now?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Back in the day, you can name them. Them days are gone, bro. Back to the
Cat's still a 4 or Cat's a 5?
Cat's a 4 with Rudy there.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, Cat's a 4.
We had to dig. You had to dig elbow deep for that one.
No.
Trying to think.
Jared Jackson, he's a 4. Is he 20 and 10?
Nah.
He's not getting the ball enough.
Yeah,
Zion's a 4. Exactly. Thank you.
Zion's a 4, but he played 4 games, so
he is a 2-time All-Star.
Is he?
Yes.
Zion's been on the All-Star team.
Yes, twice, and he was a starter last year.
He was.
Okay, all right.
I gotta look
He
that
just
up.
didn't play. He just didn't play. He was named as a starter.
I gotta look that up.
You guys okay,
oh, he got voted in. Okay. All right, man. I don't remember Zion playing last year.
He played last year.
I do.
He was
I do
All-Star.
remember
That's 2 times.
when they got into it with Phoenix. I remember that. He did that windmill at the end of the game.
Okay. Right.
I remember that, but he didn't play that much. He did make it to the All-Star team.
So those days are still here.
No, he was voted in, bro.
No, you said 20 and 10 guys. Those days are
Zion's not 20 and 10.
All right.
Zion's 20 and 10?
Was KG 20 and 10?
Every year.
Oh, sure.
He was like 28.
I don't know.
KG
I don't
was
think
like
he was
28
that
and
great of a
14.
rebounder. I know he was scoring, but I don't
You
think he was a
crazy,
great
dog.
rebounder.
Defensive rebound was his thing.
All right. Okay.
KG was you didn't dump the ball to KG. That's why they never won. That's why they never got the first round because he wasn't.
They never throw the ball to KG. That's why they never won.
You couldn't dump the ball to KG like that. That's why they never won. He needed help. He needed somebody like a scorer. He wasn't a good scorer. He wasn't, bro. You can look it up.
You said he's 20 and 10, but he's not a good scorer.
Bro, you know what you gotta do to score 20 points in an NBA game? 5 points a quarter.
All right, okay.
2 shots. 3 free throws.
Man. Okay.
Right, that's the real, man. 25 when you score 25 is saying something. That's why they call it a quarter. But that 20, it's all right. That 25 is saying something though. If you guarantee the quarter from a guy, he's a good player.
Remember when I was saying that Kawhi should play in the Olympics? Who said that they don't want Kawhi to be hurt? Was it the Realists? I said that Kawhi should play in the Olympics, but I mean, the United States has some good team. Kawhi and KD, and because KD said he wants to play, Kawhi, KD, Steph Curry, they don't need LeBron. They win.
Man, they're gonna roll the red carpet out.
Paul George on the team. Paul George on the team. They win. They don't need LeBron.
Bro, if Kawhi plays, I'm starting Kawhi. I'm starting Kawhi at the 3. I'm starting Paul George at the 2. I'm starting Steph at the 1. I'm starting at the 4.
Tatum.
Nah.
They're not gonna let Paul George start. They're gonna have the light skinned Devin Booker.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm looking forward to that matchup between those two to show who's better. Because I know
Paul George has to dominate.
Yeah.
Hey, we played them in the preseason too, huh?
No, we don't play in the preseason.
I thought we played them in the preseason. Like that's gonna be a guaranteed fight.
I'm sorry, Tennessee is gonna suck. They have Bobo and KD as like the tallest people, right? And Nurkic is terrible on defense. But okay.
Yeah, we play Utah twice and we play Denver twice.
New Orleans is more scary to me for the Clippers than Phoenix, in my opinion.
100%. We don't play Phoenix till January.
Ooh, they holding off that matchup, huh? Ooh, that's gonna be spicy.
No,
I like New Orleans. The
Clippers gonna win every game.
You say what?
Yeah, I think
Clippers should sweep. Clippers should sweep the Suns, bro. If they are healthy, they should sweep the Suns.
For real. Because I don't see a matchup they win. I think we have the better guards. I think we have the better. I think Kawhi's better than KD. I think PG's better than D-Book. I think we got more versatile wings. I think we have a better coach. I think we have a better team.
Westbrook knows Bradley game. He can defend Bradley.
Oh, who's their coach?
Frank Vogel.
Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't shit.
You got a defensive coach coaching an offensive team.
And none of those guys want to play defense, especially Booker.
Yeah, exactly. That's not
Man,
gonna work.
Nurkic is like the worst big defender.
For real. Yeah, I don't see it for Phoenix. I think they're gonna get a lot of points, but they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with us.
I don't see them even getting a lot of points because I don't know what KD's gonna be or Bradley Beal. I don't know how good Bradley Beal is.
That's why I
I
said
don't know
Phoenix is a playing team too.
I don't know how good Bradley Beal is. KD's not gonna be healthy the whole time. So I don't know.
Bill's a bucket. He's a bucket. I'll give him that. He is a bucket. Now, since he's in the West now, we'll see how he works against the guards here. But yeah, that dude, he's a bucket.
The only thing
I know he's a quarter guy. He's a quarter guy, man, but when you're the only guy out there getting it, you know what I mean? You gotta go get a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing concerning me about the Clippers is the power forward. That's the only thing concerning me. If they could get Pascal Siakam, I'll be happy.
We got to give up. Who we gonna give up?
Marcus
Terrence Mann and Norman Powell.
Marcus Morris, Rocco, Norman Powell.
I cannot believe this guy said give up Terrence Mann. There's no way you want to give up Terrence Mann, bro. What's wrong with you?
Who said that?
You.
I didn't say that.
I said they might ask for Terrence Mann because he's young. Toronto want young pieces.
I didn't say that. I said Marcus Morris, Rocco, and Norman Powell.
They want young pieces. That's the only reason I said
it. Get Bones.
Well, the Clippers already put out the T-Man's off the trade thing.
They can get.
I don't want to trade Bones either.
They can
no. Hell no.
Man, you guys get. You want to win or you want to flashy things?
Bones can help you win, bro.
That's what the Bucks did. They want flashy things. Now it's all about Dame Lillard, like he's the new coming of Jordan or Kobe.
Well, they'll figure it out. He's all substance. I mean, he's all scoring and nothing else. No substance.
I'm glad other people agree with me. See, you guys were calling me crazy yesterday. I'm listening to other people, and they're saying the same thing I've been saying. But okay.
I'm just not that big of a fan. I'm not that big of a fan of Lillard, so I may be jaded.
You got 10 minutes left. He said, stay still trying to get Malcolm Brogdon. I don't know why. We got enough guards. We don't need no more guards.
Man, this team is gonna be injury. The hospital team.
They're feeling some kind of way about the point guard position. So maybe Bones ain't showed him that he can lead the team. So maybe it's what the training camp is going to be.
Brogdon is always hurt.
They're feeling some kind of way about the point guard position for some reason. I don't know. It ain't me.
Let's see.
But I feel we good where we at, man. I don't think we need no more additions.
Maybe you're lucky about where you at.
I feel absolutely good about where we at.
Nah, man.
I don't see no team better than us.
Power forward is trash.
What power forward we got to deal with in the West?
A lot of them.
No, I don't think so. Nobody's going to kill us like that, the power forward. I'm sorry.
Draymond Green will kill Marcus Morris.
By doing what? Fouling? Okay. He'll kill him literally. Bro, you think Draymond Green can give you a quarter?
Draymond Green is better than Marcus Morris.
No, that's a different story. With Draymond Green won't kill Draymond Green won't kill us, bro.
He's a better defender than Marcus Morris. He's a better playmaker than Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris is a better shooter, a better 3-point shooter.
A better shooter? Really?
Absolutely.
Who shot better? Who shot the three better last year? Marcus Morris or Draymond Green?
Who shot a better three for their career?
I'm talking about last year.
Of course you would, because it fits your argument. But last year wasn't the only
That's
year
what
they've
I'm
been
saying.
played.
See now you the one who's changing the argument. I never said Marcus Morris was terrible during his career. I'm talking about last year.
No, you're saying a better player, bro. And
he's a better player than Marcus Morris last year.
Oh no, Draymond Green wouldn't be the same player if he was setting screens for other players that's not light skinned.
That's what I'm talking about. See, you the one who's changing.
No, I'm
not a fan of Draymond Green. I said Draymond Green should be traded. 2 years ago. You can ask BJ. I said Draymond Green shouldn't stay in Golden State.
They need Draymond Green. That's why they kept him.
They don't need Draymond Green.
Yes, the hell they do.
That system, yeah, they need, and I agree with you. Like, I think Draymond does more than Morris for his team, but that's what Golden State is. Like, that's why they chose him over Jordan Poole. Because Steve Kerr even said, like, without Draymond, we're not a championship team.
He sets all those guys up all the time. He's the de facto point guard, really.
Yeah.
He sets all those guys up all the time.
Man,
all
if
games.
Draymond Green was on the Clippers, come on, man.
We don't have shooters like that, though. It's not our offense. We didn't play 10 years.
Kawhi
10,
can
15
shoot. Paul
years.
George can shoot.
Paul George and Kawhi are not come off screens, run around the court 10 times, and then come off a screen. That's not their game, bro.
Okay. All right.
That should get them hurt even more, running around like that.
Just trying to find a way to defend Marcus Morris.
I got love for Mook, man. I love what Mook did in the bubble.
Sometimes
punching on Luka.
You cannot be a slave of loyalty. That's what happened to Ty Lue last year. He was a slave of loyalty, and by becoming a slave of loyalty, it hurt the Clippers.
You can also not be disloyal too, and dance at the point where you came with.
Keep being not being disloyal. You never win a championship.
Well, we've been loyal as Clippers fans. We've been disloyal. And ain't got a championship
yet. How many championships you got by being loyal?
We've been on both sides of the fence, bro. It ain't got us one yet. So,
both sides? What both sides?
We've been loyal to players.
Uh-huh.
And we've been disloyal to players.
And what
like Baron Davis and we haven't won a championship. And Darius Miles and Q Richards.
Baron Davis was what?
Yeah, they traded Baron Davis for no fucking reason. And that draft pick they traded was Kyrie Irving. If we'd have kept that draft pick, we'd have got Kyrie Irving.
Well, I don't know what you're talking. Okay.
They were being disloyal. Donald Sterling.
So you want the Clippers to be loyal to Marcus Morris?
I wouldn't mind it. Them being loyal to him doesn't mean that he has to play 40 minutes a game. That's not what they're saying.
God. Oh my God.
You didn't think that Pat Riley was loyal to Udonis Haslem? No, UD should have been in the league. You don't think that Pat Riley was loyal to Udonis Haslem? He shouldn't have been in the league like the last 4 years.
Udonis Haslem won championship with the Miami Heat. Marcus Morris won.
Because of Udonis Haslem, he didn't even play then.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
UD didn't play that much when LeBron James and them was out there, bro. He played like 5-10 minutes a game.
He played.
He played like 5-10 minutes a game, bro. He didn't play like that.
He played.
I remember them having
Udonis Haslem played better. Udonis Haslem played better last year than Marcus Morris.
For real? Playing 2 games? He played better than Mook playing 2 games.
Yes, because at least he knows that he's not good anymore. He sit on the bench. Marcus Morris.
Get that hate out your heart, bro. Get the hate out your heart. Marcus Morris was not the reason. Marcus Morris was not the reason we didn't win a championship last year.
I'm talking logically. You just being emotional because
No, I'm
Oh my
saying being
God, he
loyal
used
to a
to.
player who's been loyal to you. UD,
Yeah,
I just
okay.
gave you a perfect example.
It's like
UD shouldn't even be in the
if
league.
you married a woman and the woman is cheating on you, but because she was good with you the first 3 years
That is not
of
the same
the
thing.
marriage. Yes,
That is not the same thing.
because she was
No,
good
it's not.
because she was good with you the first 5 years of the marriage. Oh man, I don't want to divorce her. She was so
That's a
good to me.
that's a false equivalency. It's like
What?
saying that's a false equivalency, bro.
You got married
What?
to a woman
Yeah,
and she was good to you at the beginning of the marriage, but because you don't want to divorce her because she was so good to you at the beginning of the marriage. That's Marcus
yeah.
Morris.
No, that's not the same thing.
Okay, all right.
Marcus Morris didn't cheat on us, bro. He got fat. So maybe you want to say if your wife got fat after 5 years, then you want to divorce her. That's a more equal playing field. But Marcus Morris didn't cheat on us.
He didn't
So you
cheat.
know what I
Okay.
mean?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, it's not the same thing.
Every time he was shooting those bricks, he was cheating. He was cheating.
What's good, OC? What's good with you, man?
Salute, Bruce. Salute.
What's up, man?
What's
What's
Yeah,
up,
happening?
folks?
What's happening?
I do agree with your analogy you just had too, Bruce. That is comparable.
Thank you.
He don't need to play, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. He's proven he ain't capable of being an asset on that court no more.
After 1 year, so all the other sweat equities, all the other sweat
No, it ain't been no
equities
one.
put in.
It ain't been no one.
Is not an asset anymore. You
It ain't
just
been no.
remove the ET. Just remove the ET. He's just an ass. He's not an asset anymore. Just remove the ET.
Once a player becomes a liability on the court, he can't get minutes like that.
I agree he shouldn't get minutes like that, but I want to see what he get. I want to see what he got before we throw him away.
Throw him away. We trying to trade him for somebody that's better. We ain't trying to throw him away. I can see if they were trying to kick him out the league. That's
Bro,
big.
whoever moves gets traded to, they're probably gonna buy him out. He's gonna be done.
He'll find another team.
There's always the big three, so he'll be all right.
We show Mook enough loyalty, man.
It's like somebody who's sick. They know what's making them sick, but they keep doing the same thing.
He got to play all last year as a starter when he didn't deserve to be a starter. That ain't loyalty.
And
yes,
he act
bro,
like a
that
kid. He
is
act like a
loyalty.
child. He act like a child and went home, didn't want to play, got angry with the team. Remember that?
Right. Exactly. Right. So he did get loyalty. So what's the issue then?
Maybe you guys are misunderstanding me. I didn't say that Mook needs to be playing 30 minutes. I'm just not comfortable with throwing Mook away. He could be on the bench. He could be in street clothes.
That's the
But I
NBA. They
want
throw
Mook down with
people away.
us.
What are you talking about? They throw people
I
and
want
go away in the NBA.
You want him with
well
us for what though? If he's not gonna play,
because he's been down with us, bro. He's done a lot of good shit for us. He's been here with
Oh
us.
my god!
You know what I
Really? How
mean? He's
many
a fighter.
championship did he
Clip set,
do that?
that's
clip set all the way.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's
But
how I'm wired, bro. I dance with who I go to the party with. I'm sorry.
Well, he cannot dance anymore. He
that's
has
not how
two left feet.
that's not how you succeed in life, though, man. If you hold ties, emotional ties to people that ain't helping
Exactly.
you, you're gonna go down with them.
I just gave you our example about UD and Pat Riley.
Pat Riley got a championship out of him, 2 championships out of him.
Because of him?
He contributed to that first championship with.
He did?
Yes, he did. He was a starting
Okay.
power forward.
That was never starting for them, dog. I'm sorry.
That's a cap right there. He started when
No,
Dwayne Wade
he did not start it. He did not start with them, bro. He
Yes, he
barely played.
did.
They had
Yes, he did.
Birdman. They had Gauskis. They had Joel Anthony. They had a bunch of other people playing. Only time UD got in is when he went and fouled fucking
You
Hansborough from
forgetting
breaking.
that UD was with them in the first championship.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He been there the whole time.
He started with Shaq. What are you
No,
talking
the
about?
fuck he didn't. Dog.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god! He was there in 2006.
He
He was
started
the
in that.
starting power
I know
forward.
he was there.
He started that season.
I remember Antoine Walker playing. I'm sorry.
As
I'm
a
Antoine
sorry,
Walker was
small
bro.
the
forward, he got
small
more
forward.
assists than
James
small
Posey.
forward.
I remember James Posey
Backup.
playing. James Posey was the
Back
one
up,
guarding Dirk.
back up, back up.
James Posey was.
Coming off the bench. James Posey and Antoine Walker were coming off the bench, dog. I'm telling you,
I
go back
could
and
be
look at it.
mistaken. I gotta go back and look at it, but I don't remember UD being a big part of the championship team.
He was a starting power forward.
Like I said, I don't
Guarded
remember
Dirk.
UD
He
being a
guarded
big
Dirk.
part of those teams.
He guarded Dirk through most of that series, man. What are
No,
you talking
James
about?
Posey
Yes,
guarded Dirk.
no,
James Posey
no,
guarded
brother.
Dirk. I remember that vividly because
All
James
right.
Posey was holding him. James Posey was holding. I remember that shit like it happened
Go
yesterday.
watch the series, brother.
I did watch the series. UD can't guard Dirk.
He did.
Yeah.
No,
What do you mean? He
James
did.
Posey was. Antoine Walker. I remember them guys being out there.
Antoine
So
Walker can't guard
Marcus Smart.
a telephone pole. What are you talking about? He's all offense.
I remember them guys being out there. I don't remember UD being there with the
So
braids. I remember UD with the
who
straight
can
back
Marcus
braids.
Morris guard now? Who can Marcus Morris guard now?
Maybe his brother.
He can't
His
guard his
brother is
brother
on the
either.
bench.
He can't guard his brother either.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's cool. I'm down with Marcus Morris being the
Marcus
UD
Morris
role on
cannot
our
even
team.
guard Steve Ballmer when Steve Ballmer is celebrating.
That's cool. That's cool. You can
Come on.
sit on your ivory tower and pontificate. But I see the work that Mook done put in for us, and I see the work Mook's still doing. And I'm down with having Mook on our team in the UD role.
He's putting on work now.
The
You sound like a
15th,
blind
the
witness,
fifth.
brother.
What?
You sound like a blind witness. The ones that
Nah, bro. Mook is down. Mook been down with us, bro.
This
that
Ty
keep
Lue
been down with us.
Ty Lue, man. Come on, man. Brooklyn.
Mook been down with us.
Hey,
they got rid of Pat Bev. They got rid of Lou Will. They got rid of all of them. They was down with
Exactly.
us.
And
Way
why
before him.
they were not
Those
loyal?
those
They were
wasn't
not
our
loyal?
guys, bro. Those were
What?
mercenaries, man. Those wasn't our guys.
Oh,
That's
how
those
many
were
teams
mercenaries.
Marcus Morris have been on?
That was here before
Mook
the
was our
2011
guy.
era. What are you talking about?
Mook was our guy.
Wasn't Marcus Morris on the Celtics?
The Pistons, the Suns.
Yeah,
The,
exactly. They were not.
the
They
Knicks.
were not this. They were not.
Is this really Marcus Morris we talking to?
Nah, man, I ain't Mook. That's my guy though. I fuck with Mook, man. I like that tough shit.
It's useless on a championship team if he can't guard nobody, man. That tough shit is just extra fouls,
Like I said, you guys are maybe missing my point. I didn't say that he needs to be playing 30 minutes a game. I said I want him on the team.
You're missing our point. He should play 0 minutes. That's what we're saying.
When you can get something of value.
0 minutes. That's what we're saying.
Who else are we going to get
point.
from Mook? Who are we going to get from Mook that ain't there? We got players there. We got players. We don't go get nobody else.
No, he's an expiring contract. We can get some value for him. If he's not going to play, why? Who? We'll see.
A lot of people.
No, man, we good, bro. Just like Ty Lue and Lawrence Frank said today. Dan was looking outside the team for help. We got all the people we need here, and that's what I'm riding with.
I agree, and he ain't one of them.
Yes, he is.
I'm out, man. I'm not gonna have nightmares about Marcus Morris, man. I'm out. Right. Good night.
Good night, Bruce. Hey,
salute, Bruce. You have a good night, brother.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though. I'm not too far. My background about to get a little louder. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe we misconstrued of the interpretation. But what I'm saying is I feel comfortable with having Mook in that UD role on our team. The 16th, the 17th, the 18th man on the bench, sitting way at the end in warm-ups, telling guys what to do and how to move.
Then
I'm
he
with
need to
all
be a
that.
coach. He need to be a coach if he's gonna do that. Why waste a roster spot on him?
Why did Pat Riley waste a roster spot on UD?
UD was a different story. They ain't the same thing. UD still
I
had
don't
more
think
value.
it is. I don't think
Yeah.
it is, bro. I'm sorry.
UD is a much better bet than Mook is, if you ask me.
I see the same guy. I see the same guy.
I don't.
Ain't nobody stepping in. Ain't nobody stepping in UD. Ain't nobody stepping the move.
Okay.
I see the same thing.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I wasn't trying to say that Mook should play how he played last year, 30 minutes a game, 15 shots a game. But I think
You
I
sound like
think that
emotional attachment, though, brother. That's what I'm hearing.
nah, bro. I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Mook ain't our guy. I'm sorry.
Sound like an emotional attachment. That's all I'm saying.
No. I think he's also close with 2-13 too. Because if he
That's
wasn't,
obvious. That's obvious.
because if he wasn't, he wouldn't be there. Which is another reason why I like him there. If 2-13 like him, I mean,
Production
what's there
over
to
feelings,
say?
brother. Production over feelings.
Well, if he's not, it's not his fault. They kept putting him in the game. Was he supposed to call out?
It is.
Don't
It
put me
is. It
in.
is. If you gonna create ruckus and pout when you get benched, it is.
I wasn't with that. I wasn't with that. I wasn't with that at all.
You ain't never seen. UD do that. You ain't
UD
never
never
seen.
got sent. UD never got sent home. I guess.
What do you mean? He's been sitting on the bench for the last 5 or 6 years. Not even getting
More
games.
like 10. More like 10, but we would go 5 or 6.
No, I'm talking about not even getting in the game. Before that, he was still getting in the games.
His ass ain't been getting in the game since LeBron was there.
That's not true.
Hey, man, I gotta go knock this shit out, man. My background got to get loud, man. I'm just trying to chop it up with you, bro.
All right, salute,
All
brother.
right, man. Make sure you come through this season, man. Every game, LA Clipper talk.
You know I'm gonna
Every
be
game.
here, bro. If time permits, I'm gonna be here with you.
All right, bro. Salute.
All right,
Salute.
relatives, be safe.
What you think? What you think, BJ? You got a little attachment to him? And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you feel how you feel. But I think I think he don't deserve it. I think we've shown him loyalty. I can't hear you, brother. You beeped out, brother. I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you yet. Salute, people. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel, brother. You know, BJ be giving y'all.
You hear me? Yo. Yo. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Uh,
Can y'all hear me?
like that. Woo!
Hello? PJ, can you hear me? Didn't work.
OC. Yo, OC.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go, brother.
But yeah, I just want to finish up chopping it. So I think I like I say it's time for us to give Rocco an opportunity to start.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree.
Because it's like you had all season, bro. So it's time for us to, move on from you. So,
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
but yeah, man, I'm gonna go end the live tonight, but we'll be back on more times this week, man. I'll be doing more updates with the um media day and the training camp and all that stuff, man. Preseason, every game I'm having Clipper talk. So yeah,
For sure, for sure, for sure.
how's everything with you though?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm straight right now, man. I'm getting my health back. I'm doing good.
Shit, man, good, bro. Good to know. You're gonna need you, man. This whole year it's gonna be a long year. So,
For sure. I'm gonna be here.
all right, brother.
All
You be
right.
out on the lookout. Yes, sir.
All right. Salute.
Salute. All right, y'all. So that's gonna conclude tonight's show, LBA Media Day. A lot of good stuff coming this season, man. A lot of stuff I got planned for y'all, bro. So make sure y'all tap in with me this year. It's gonna be a hell of a year, hell of a season. Herm coming here talking about it's over for the Clippers. Well, if you want to put some money down on it, brother, we can do that. We can set that up. Definitely set that up if you want to do that, bro. Just hop in on the panel. You know where to find me. You know, if y'all think y'all want to put some friendly bets down, friendly wagers, man, you know where to go. You know what to do. So, appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all like what y'all heard, go hit the Cash App, $ BJ Matthews. Again, $ BJ Matthews right there on the screen. If you guys want to be a member, right? Membership badges. As y'all can see on the bottom, it says all the people who are currently members. I recommend y'all get y'all membership badges before the season starts, especially the Clipper badges. The Clipper badges, you'll have access to all the stuff that I have as I'm working with the Clippers. I will be bringing in some good interviews from some players. We just had Law Murray, who's a Clipper beat writer, last Wednesday. I'm working on getting a few players in from the Clippers to come be interviewed. So y'all will have access if you guys get that Clipper badge. or that interview badge. You guys have instant access. If y'all need any questions, how to get those, just holler at me. My email, y'all can see, is strictly on the pull-up page, which is bjmatthews3@gmail.com. That's my email. Matter of fact, I'll do it right here. Right there. That's my email right there. If y'all have any questions, you know what I mean, about how to get a badge. So walk y'all through that. But it's definitely worth it. And we're going to make sure to provide and give back to y'all like we, know how to do. But until next time, respectfully say, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up, peace. Out of here like swim well.